There it is. Hello, hello, family.
Come on
Hey,
in.
y'all. Hey.
Come on in. Trying to tell y'all we are back like we never left.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for pulling up on a Tuesday night. We are here. We are here.
We are. Hey, Vern, Alex, Anderson. Hey, Alex.
Absolutely.
Shelby is in the building. Hey, Shelby. Maria Hanover. Hey, Maria. O'Drill Sergeant. Chelsea. Or is that Chelsea? Chelsea. Hey. Chelsea say hey. Melvin Pierce. Hey, Melvin.
Shout out to Clark. Clark, we see you.
Karen K. Our Dobry. Candy Lumpkin is up in here. Hey, Z. Callie is in the building.
Shout out to CalixYukon.
Callie by Yukon. Hey, Callie.
See Brittany Horton in the building.
Mustang Man 530. Hey, thank you so much, Mustang Man. Brian Boja. Hi, Brian. Lab Chick. Hey, I can only imagine why you have that name. Dan63. Hey, Dan. Who else? Come on up in here, y'all. So I got some questions about Star Wars. Should we watch the next one?
Oh, come on now.
That's the easy one. That's the easy one. I'm gonna get
Yes.
that on out the way. I know y'all gonna say yes to that. Yeah, Callie saying hello to Dan and Shelby. Maria Santos. Hey, Maria. Let's see. Vern is up in here. Vern, you be here all the time, showing us love, showing up, supporting us everywhere. Thank you so much, Vern. Just know it doesn't go unnoticed. We appreciate that so much. And me, hi me, GK. So what did you think?
Shoot, for me, just watching the movie, just period, it's like I had to put myself in 1977. So I had to watch from the eyes of a viewer watching in 1977. And for me watching it, it's completely that groundbreaking because when you think about like spaceships, when you think about aliens, when you think about like a movie, like just the creativity part, this is like definitely like a groundbreaking movie. It puts it like on a completely different level. Now I see like when we went to Universal, when we went to Disney World, and how you just see like the fandom in regards to like Star Wars, in regard, like everywhere we went, like when we went and did like the Star Wars ride.
Yeah.
When we went into
Wait, what ride? What ride?
it was like a little 3D ride, the 4D ride where we like sat and they was like taking us into space and they were like flying. It was like we were flying in the aircraft. I know it was only like a 2-minute ride, but
I can't remember.
you remember because when we came out, that's when they had all the memorabilia.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, because they had. I remember. Yeah, because I said in here too. I had Trey had picked up the Chewie, and I was like, I'm not buying that thing.
and it's like just thinking about like the franchise. It's just like so massive. It's so huge, and not even that, but I know that they have. I don't know if it's Comic-Con, but I know they have like these yearly reunions for like Star Wars, like these yearly like conventions for Star Wars, and like when I watched
conventions,
when I watched the documentary on Star Wars, and
they have conventions for Star Wars.
Yes, and I mean like people like actually like the like the white uniforms that they had on, like the white soldier uniforms, like people like dress up in those uniforms, and
what do they do at the convention?
They take their lightsabers. You know how much one of them lightsabers cost?
Oh my god!
They probably cost you $500 to get like a real lightsaber.
There's no way.
They actually have like real lightsabers and
life's like the lightsaber thing. No, babe. They do not cost $500 in real life.
Yes, and I think what let me know that Star Wars runs so deep. It's like like kids that grew up in the 70s and like in the 70s or like when Star Wars came out.
Yeah.
Now they have like their children, like now they grown up 50 years old, and now they got their kids coming to like these conventions that they've been into for so long. I did not know that Star Wars was like that.
But people aren't going there to go play with lightsabers, right?
Oh, they going there to play with lightsabers. They going there to find Darth Vader. They going there to strike back on the Empire. They going there to become a real Jedi. And most importantly...
Wait, Jedi. What's that?
We're going to get to that one day. I don't know. I just know the name. Return of the Jedi.
Wait, okay. he's naming stuff. I'm like, wait, what is that? Wait, go back. Okay, I'm still stuck on the lightsaber. Where you get one of those from? I want one.
Oh, like a real one? You may have to just go like to like the actual like the real Star Wars memorabilia. Like
you can't get that on Amazon.
At this point, you may have to go like to eBay and actually like auction it off. It's like somebody actually auction it off to you, and you pay like top dollar price for it. Like the real stuff.
Look, I don't want to put my ashy elbows up, y'all. I just got the
please don't. Yeah. Don't do that.
I need some lotion.
Don't do that. But
okay.
Yeah, I mean, just at the end of the day, like Star Wars is like phenomenal. Just again, like I said, in regards to like the creativity, the story writing, and then all the creative characters that they have. Because I mean, as far as the characters are so vast. There's so many of them. I couldn't even name. I can only name the ones that we saw in this movie so far.
Lazarus said that Obi-Wan is a Jedi. So that's a person that's a part of the Force, right? Then.
So that's probably like one of the highest level of soldiers on the good side. Maybe.
So can somebody please explain to me exactly what the Force is? Is that just like a? Is that like a thing? That's like you got to train to be a part of the Force? Like, is it like do you go through like a military training to be a part of the Force? Like, what is the Force? Is it like, because it's obviously something mental, right?
It's definitely mental. It's definitely beyond physical. Let's see what somebody chime in and say. I kind of have my own idea, but let's see what people say.
See, talking about Asia, you need to become a Jedi before you get a lightsaber.
But
I'm trying to become one of them. I just need to figure out how to be a part of the Force.
No, you got to become a Jedi before you even get a lightsaber. You might take somebody's life with that. You might amputate my arm with that lightsaber.
Well, you need to move.
Like the real lightsaber.
Oh, shoot.
No, you need proper training.
I need one of those things in case you start getting out of line on the live stream.
No, you need proper training before you even touch a lightsaber. I'm trying to tell you that right now. You know, dealing with a lightsaber, you're dealing with a laser now.
Wait, it's a toy, right?
I really don't know.
Man, you make it sound all serious.
Because if
I'm
it costs
like it's a toy.
If it costs $500-$600, I don't know. It might have a little heat to it when you cut it off. When you swing it by somebody's skin, you might take the hair off your arms or something like that. I don't know.
Okay, wait. Callie said the Force is the energy that binds the universe together. Okay, but then how is the Force formed? Because where I was confused was how Obi-Wan was talking to Luke in his mind. Like, how was he able? So this is another one of those type of things where I'm just like, how was he able to hear that? Because when he was sitting there trying to train him with the lightsaber, remember he put the thing over his face and he was like, listen to the Force. Mm-hmm. But the ball wasn't part of the Force. He was just trying to train him to listen for it.
Right. He's already trying to train his mind to be able to pick up on the Force. And I feel like Obi, he kind of already knew that at some point with him being older that he was going to have to transition over and be that part of the Force in order to help Luke Skywalker, be all that he can be.
Right. Good. Okay. So then going back to Ben. So when he let Darth Vader take him out, basically, he went to go be more a part. So what is it that, like, once you pass on as a Jedi or something, you become part of the Force, and the Force becomes like stronger because they're a Jedi? So is Luke now considered to be a Jedi then? Like because he became, like, like, I don't know, how do you become a part of that?
Yeah, like, how would he be a Jedi? I feel like he would be a Jedi now after, like, kind of proving himself on this mission,
Yeah.
If he's not and maybe he did. Maybe at the end when they were awarding him, like, the little medals and things like that, maybe that kind of upped his rank to become a Jedi now.
But Luke was the one that married her, right? No, that wasn't.
Princess Leia? Yeah, Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker, they got the hots for each other.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Am I thinking about Spaceballs? I'm confused. Wait.
Yeah, because it's almost like the same type of dichotomy in regards to the leading roles.
Okay, wait.
To a degree.
Luke Skywalker was the one that married Leia at the end.
Right.
Jedi. Not yet for Luke.
So not yet. So he's not a Jedi yet.
No one got married.
He's still
Y'all,
at the beginning
thinking,
stages.
okay, you know what I'm thinking of? I got confused because I was thinking of I'm
The
sorry,
movie.
yeah, I apologize. I think I got that crossed up with Spaceballs.
Right. Correct.
At the end. That's why I was like, wait, so did they get married? But that happened in Spaceballs. That didn't happen in this movie.
That's right.
No, there wasn't a wedding. Oh, we're about to open a big can of worms here. Okay. So we probably asking questions that are all like in the sequels coming up. Then one did.
No, Alex, we actually watched Spaceballs after Star Wars.
Literally like the next day, y'all. Like we watch. I think that's why they're so like in my mind together. Okay. And then so with the CP30
C3PO.
Yeah. CP30.
Yeah.
And R2D2. So but no, because they were there. So they probably gonna continue to go on throughout the series then R2D2 and the C3PO.
Yeah, they have like significant roles in the Star Wars franchise. I know that for sure. I think their memorabilia sells a lot too in regards to R2D2.
Yeah.
C3PO.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker, Chewbacca.
C3PO. Okay, y'all. I kept hearing them say that name, but I didn't know that was the robot's name. Well, now they came up with that.
I think he's a droid. Is there a difference between a droid and a robot? Because I don't think we would call him a robot.
So
he's
the
a
Princess
droid.
Leia, she did tell him then at the very beginning when they walked in and she was leaning over talking to him.
Okay.
R2D2 did have all of the information that like R2D2 was the one that was holding all the information to save the planet basically.
Yeah, he had the plans that Darth Vader was after.
Right. Ooh.
So that's why the two droids decided to evacuate as soon as they could, and then they fled back to the planet. And so that's where you saw them kind of coming after them.
Okay.
Because they knew that somebody on the ship had it. Like somebody got the plans.
Okay. So Darth Vader then must also have the same type of capability then, because like I said, he was picking up on it when Obi-Wan and them got on the ship, and he didn't know what it was, but he was like, I feel like I can, like, you know, he started sensing them, right? So Darth Vader.
Hold on, let me see. We asking a lot of questions. Let me see. These robots have a history of their own. Hi, AsiaandBJ. I was 13 years old in 1977 when Star Wars was released. It was exciting to see it. Okay, they're like the greatest sidekicks. They're the comic relief. Yeah, I can see that in regards to R2D2. They're kind of being like the comic relief because they're always doing something quirky, something funny.
Yeah.
And not even that, but how they kind of talk to each other, go back and forth.
Yeah.
It's almost like C3PO kind of like feels like R2D2 gets on his nerves because he's like, well, you just go that way. I'm going to go this way.
Yeah, sound like me.
And then by the end of the movie, he's like, I just love you, man. Like, give me a hug.
I know, that sound like me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a hug, R2D2. Give me a hug. Let's hug it out. Droids are thinking machines. Okay, so that's probably the difference. A robot is probably more programmable. That's a word, right? Programmable.
Yeah.
That's a word, right?
Yeah.
But in regards to a droid probably has more intelligence where it can actually like think on its own and adapt a lot more than a robot. You know what I mean?
Oh, Lazarus said that he had the plans to the Death Star.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Lazarus.
I was 9 when this came out and stood in line at the movie theaters, see it all excited. Ed Pauly said if he tells us anything, then he gonna give it away. Lazarus, it do sound like me. Me and BJ going back and forth.
Okay. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Let me see. I was 9 when this came out and went to the theater to see it. Great memories. I bet. That's what I'm saying in regards to like your childhood. Like if you grew
Candy's
up
saying the same thing. She like, if we cannot answer all your questions because it'll spoil the other movies, and we want you to get those same feelings when you find things out.
As we find it out,
okay,
in real time. But yeah, I mean, just in regards to like people kind of like sharing their childhood when Star Wars came out, I can't even think of a movie like. I'm just trying to think of a movie that we've seen like in our childhood that could like live up to Star Wars in regards to somebody in the 70s watching Star Wars. Do you think there's a big movie that you could think of that
That's as big as Star Wars?
that we might have seen in our childhood.
Oh, gosh.
That just leaves like an imprint on your mind like that.
Not as big, no.
Yeah.
I mean, like
I
Star
don't
Wars,
think so.
as long as I can remember, honestly, I feel like I've always heard about Star Wars. I just have never, like, that's just never been like something for me. Like, I don't, once again, y'all, that's just something I've never really gotten into.
You're getting into it now, though.
Yeah.
It's
I
taking you
mean,
a
but
little
like
minute.
for what it was, though, it was a lot interesting than what I thought it was because I actually sat here and was able to kind of get into it. I feel like had I just been scrolling across the TV and saw that on the TV, y'all, I know I would have turned the channel. I know it. Just because I didn't know what it was, and it's one of those type of things I feel like you got to watch from the very beginning, and you can't just pick it up in the middle and be like, oh yeah, I like this. If you don't know what's going on, you're gonna be completely lost.
Right, because now there's so many different like series and spin-offs.
Yeah.
Like they have like the Star Wars Mandalorian.
I don't know why you looking up here at me. I don't know.
They got the Star Wars Mandalorian. Like they have so many like different like series where it's like you wouldn't be able to, like if you just picked up now and started watching it, you would know nothing about like Star Wars. Like you just said, you got to start in 1977, and then we're gonna work our way forward.
Okay, so what's the next one?
Why are you asking me that right now? Why you putting me on the spot?
Well, because
is it Return of the Jedi?
I don't know. I'm only asking because I'm trying to figure out if we should, because we still have one more movie that we can watch before October starts, like before we start all the scary stuff. So I was just thinking about that because I'm like, should we just go ahead and finish Raiders of the Lost Ark and do the third one, or should we just jump right into the second one? Because this was good. This was actually really good.
Yeah.
And y'all seem to like it.
And I feel like it's only going to get better. Okay, The Empire Strikes Back is the next one.
Okay.
Because the one that we just watched is A New Hope, and so the next one is I guess it is fitting because, you know, the good guys, I think they're part of the Imperial. Mm-hmm. You know, with them winning and taking out Darth Vader, the second one, The Empire Strikes Back. So it's like that's like the.
Oh no, Darth
sequel.
Vader! He didn't get taken out.
I'm just saying they temporarily lost.
Okay,
so now
you know he's gonna come back then.
So part two is
full fledged.
Yeah.
Okay.
So part two is The Empire Strikes Back.
I thought it was Darth Vader too. I didn't know it was Darth until one day I saw it spelled, and I was like, "Oh, his name is Darth Vader." That's the only reason why I knew that. I feel like, and I probably maybe when we were at Disney World, I think that's probably when I discovered that his name was Darth Vader.
Probably so, because I remember you saying something about it, like.
Kelly said too that
you thought it was dark.
I thought it was Darth Vader too. Yeah.
What Kelly say?
Kelly said that they've changed it a lot at Disneyland. Have they changed it at Disneyland or
the Rebels are the good ones? Got you.
The Rebels.
We catching on to it, y'all. We catching on to it.
Empire Strikes Back is believed by many to be the best of the.
I would just we appreciate that, Laura. I was actually about to ask that question in regards to The Empire Strikes Back. Like is this one going to be even better, like, than the first one?
But is this one of the ones like you get into it and it's just like, okay, like all the excitement of like Star Wars started when it started. You know, you get like the first two, like how y'all were telling us, like Terminator 1 and 2 was just crazy, and then you get to the third one and it's like, okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't really feel that.
Like, the Star Wars keep going. Is it like does it
better
stay
good and better and better? I mean, I would feel so. I would feel like it is because I mean, you're talking about like 6 or 7 movies in, you know.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that. I just feel like they have to be.
Who's ever been to a convention? Has anybody in here ever been to a Star Wars convention before? What do you do? I gotta see. So I wonder. I'm pretty sure they have like these conventions on YouTube somewhere. Somebody.
The first one that I saw in regards to like a Star Wars convention gathering.
Where?
It was a long time ago, but it was on MTV. Like when they were doing like the true story type of thing, and they kind of like showed like the relationship between like a dad and a son that were like Star Wars fanatics.
Yeah.
And it kind of took you on an inside look in regards to like their life and how wrapped into Star Wars they were. And it was like when you went and looked
Wow.
when you looked into like one of their rooms, like a game room, it was just nothing but Star Wars figurines, like everything you could think of Star Wars. So that kind of let me know, like early on, how important Star Wars, how important of a franchise Star Wars was to, like, you know, a lot of the, like, the older generation that was like coming up in the 70s, like 77 and after that.
I mean, I can see that though. Like, for it to have that following, if it goes all the way back to 1977, that means that you've been watching Star Wars for a while. I was just looking at Z's comment. He said nobody will admit it.
Right. How heavy they are into Star Wars.
Why not?
But,
I see it all the time. Like, you know, like I've watched people's channels, like where they have Darth Vader sitting in the back. They have a lot of, especially like
the figurines.
Right. Yeah. Like I don't know any of the characters or anything like that, but excuse me, you'll see a lot of people that just have them pictures, posters, stuff, you know, like they go hard for Star Wars.
Right, exactly. I feel like Star Wars may be like one of those franchises that people go the hardest for.
You think so?
If anybody knows of any other franchise that, you know, people go any harder for than Star Wars, I mean, please let me know. But just me personally, like, Star Wars it takes over some people's family to some degree.
Look. Okay, Antoinette said,
For real.
I'll admit, 44 years of watching Star Wars for me.
44 years.
I have all my toys, Candy said. They only have certain tickets and they are not cheap. Y'all.
What is it called? Is it like Star Wars Comic-Con? I mean, that's comics though.
The only
know.
convention I attended was a small comic book convention here in Brandon in 1994.
Is Star Wars part of Comic-Con? I don't know. Marvel conventions, there you go. Star Wars High.
Wait, but Star Wars is not part of Marvel, right? Right? No.
I really don't know. I don't think no. Part of Marvel, no, unless they did something like later on down the line.
Okay.
With them.
Star Trekkers are the same. Star Trek convention. They got Star Trek conventions.
Yep, lunchboxes were big in the day. That probably was like part of where they started, where the
lunchboxes,
like, you know, like the hard lunchboxes, like the
I can
back in the day,
like y'all. Okay.
Oh, same difference, BJ. Okay, yes, Marvel. Melissa said 40 years for me. No, Star Wars is not Marvel.
Okay, no,
Lee said
they're
no.
not the same. Okay, Star Wars and Star Trek are not the same either.
Okay,
Right? That's what you said.
No, they're different.
Okay.
Yeah, not part of Marvel. That's why I was saying if they are part of Marvel, it might have been like some deal that they did like recently in the last decade or so. But Marvel is its own entity, and Star Wars is Disney.
Okay.
So Disney owns all. I bet they do.
Okay. So then, should we just jump into the next one? What's it called? Empire Takeover.
Oh, Marvel makes Star Wars comics.
Let me just see.
So they do like the actual comics. Got you. And so for the most part, like at these conventions, so people just dress up in what, like some of their favorite characters. For the most part, because I'm trying to tell you right now, if I had a chance to dress up like somebody, I want to dress up like Obi, or I would be like Chewbacca. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, so Empire Strikes Back, and then 3 years from that, whoa, and then, okay, so they had one in 1980, then 1983, and then 1999. So it was a big gap after the third one. Okay.
Yeah, about 15 years, I guess.
The Empire Strikes Back. Okay, y'all. So should we go ahead and just do the second one before we stop like the little scary break, or start the scary movies and start putting those in? Or should we get into the third of Indiana Jones, y'all?
I kind of want to go ahead and do Star Wars.
Do you?
The Empire Strikes Back, absolutely.
Because a lot of people were saying the third one of Indiana Jones was their favorite, and then now see a lot of people saying the second one of Star Wars is their favorite. So
77 was first Star Wars, right? cosplay.
Oh, we got to go there May the 4th. Callie said, go to Disneyland on May the 4th, Star Wars Day. You'll be in Star Wars.
Got you.
I bet you everybody there is walking around in some type of Star Wars costume.
Some people were already there walking around in it, you know?
Yeah, they were. They were.
And when did we go there? We went there in...
They like, yes, definitely Star Wars.
We went there in June.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we went in June. Empire is the best. Hey,
I didn't even know. So wait, so did they mention May the 4th in the movie? I don't recall them making reference
in
to
the
that,
movie. No.
But why is that? Is that the day that Star Wars like came out, when they kicked off Star Wars, like when it came out, like for the very first time? Is that why that day is so significant?
May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you. Look, let's only put that in there. Shout out to Ray. I see you. Ray, I see you.
Maybe that's what it is. May the 4th is just celebrated. Yeah. Oh.
So because they say May the Force be with you, so they like May the 4th.
May the 4th. May the 4th. Oh, okay.
And then they say, yes, May 4th, 1977, it came out.
Really?
Wow.
No way. So May the 4th.
Or
what if they thought about that like ahead of time? There's no way, really? Oh no, it's May 25th was the release date. Okay.
But again, they just used that play on words then, obviously. May the 4th, May the 4th. That Star Wars Day, May the 4th be with you. Shout out to Lee. Got you. Isn't that like so genius? Because
it is.
With you using May the 4th, like that day will be infamous
for Star Wars. Y'all, I will never forget that now. Absolutely. That y'all say that. May the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
That's nice.
It makes sense though, right?
And okay, it's just a marketing thing. Okay. Got you. Star Wars Day. So yeah, we definitely got to follow it up. By watching Empire Strikes Back.
So when Luke was hearing, basically, then I saw somebody say this too. So when Luke was hearing Ben talking to him, that's because he had like been training himself to hear that, right? That was the Force that he was training him to listen to, right?
That's what Ben was telling him about. Yes.
Okay. So how did Ben and well, maybe we'll figure this out. How did Ben and Darth Vader know each other?
Oh, because I believe they trained together, or it might have been Luke Skywalker's father that might have trained them both.
That's right.
Am I right on that? Or is that a spoiler? But no, they talked about it in the movie.
No, he said, I think Luke's father
trained them both.
With Darth Vader. No? Or he trained Ben and Darth Vader?
I believe so.
Okay.
Am I correct or no?
You know what I did notice though that was like so
and if y'all can't
crazy to me?
And if y'all can't answer that because it's going to kind of conflict with the next movie, then just don't say anything.
When he walked over there to see that his folks and stuff had been killed, they had came and killed him, like, y'all, he didn't even cry. At all, like no tears. He was like, okay, I'm ready to fight now. I'm ready.
Okay. I'm not ignoring you, but okay, Obi-Wan, Darth Vader was Obi-Wan's student. Okay,
right. Oh, okay, but because Luke's...
So maybe Luke Skywalker's father also was a student.
Of Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
So I bet you Luke's father was also probably part of the Force as well then, obviously.
Yeah, in order for Obi-Wan to take Luke in because Obi-Wan knew Luke's father and him knowing who Luke's father was, he's already coming up in the lineage. He next in line.
Darth Vader a Jedi then?
Who?
Darth Vader.
I mean, at some point, maybe. I mean, he would have the rank to possibly be a Jedi at some point.
They no, we can't tell you.
Okay, then just don't say nothing because we might find out in the next movie. No! So don't say anything. That's why I was asking that, because if it's going to conflict in regards to in regards to the Empire Strikes Back, in regards to answering that question, then just don't say anything.
Okay. Darth Vader was a Jedi. Yes. Okay.
Rowan, no, actually, we watched Star Wars first because that's what y'all told us to watch first was Star Wars.
Yeah,
and then watch Spaceballs after.
Yeah, y'all. Spaceballs is dropping Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if you are any tier of Patreon, y'all, it will be available on all the tiers. Spaceballs will be available for 48 full hours once it drops. So just FYI, when it come out, y'all, go ahead and look for it. Okay.
Okay.
Because you'll be able to see it.
I think right now we're asking some invasive questions that's going to conflict the next movie.
Okay, so we can't ask any more
Not
questions
that one.
then.
Yeah, I don't think we can ask that one
Okay.
because they kind of left it kind of incomplete in regards to like Obi-Wan, like that whole backstory between Obi-Wan, Darth Vader, and Luke Skywalker's father. So we probably shouldn't say anything about it.
Okay, so the only thing I did want to know, like I did get clarity on it, is that that Darth Vader is a Jedi. He was a Jedi, but I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing. I just am curious though, like how he became like the bad guy.
Yeah.
If he was part of the Force at one point.
That's
what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm like. I am curious to know, like, why is he the bad guy? You know?
Yeah, we getting into some muddy waters now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, they like,
no more questions.
Don't ask no more questions.
We're not gonna ask no more questions because we don't want anybody to answer it. And everybody keeps saying no spoilers, AsiaandBJ. Y'all stop.
Okay.
But I really want to know, but we'll reserve the questions for after Empire Strikes Back for sure.
Okay, y'all. So here, just for kicks, y'all tell us if we should get into Star Wars or if we should do Indiana Jones. What's the last one called? Raiders.
The Last Crusade.
Last Crusade.
So you just want to do those two?
Yeah, Star Wars. So, because I don't know which one. Which Star Wars? What is it?
It's Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Because there might be some people in here like, no, finish. When you go through the comments, you would swear that they are like, no, you gotta finish Indiana Jones. And then now it's like, no, you gotta do some Star Wars. JD.
Shout out to JD, our Metroplex Connection and MVP mod. JD, how you doing today?
Hey,
we hope
JD.
everything is doing well. Hope everything is well with you and your family. He said Star Wars is the most successful franchise ever. He said, just watch the movies. Watch them all. Watch them all. It's Indiana Jones, Last of the Crusade.
Oh.
Take off the S. And the R. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay.
I know which one everybody's going to say, but the poll is already out. So if you guys would like to vote, go ahead and vote on which movie we should do first: Indiana Jones, Last Crusade, or Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, y'all. This will determine which one we do next.
We're
gonna
do just a quick consensus, just to see real quick.
Or should we just do True Lies?
Come on now.
I said True Lies. I forgot about True Lies because we figured out how we can do it.
Yeah, those movies don't. I'll wait till everybody vote first, but before I say this. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Really, y'all? Like, they didn't even wait. Like, what do you mean?
I already knew that.
Go to the next Star Wars. Duh. Okay. Guitar Man said, "You should get your cover ready." I got y'all.
Again, when JD says Star Wars franchise is the most successful or is one of the greatest, he says it is the greatest franchise ever.
Kelly laughing.
Again, I feel like no other franchise could
compare, could match, could compete, could anything, huh?
Star Wars just has too much.
Wow.
It has entirely too much.
I really wasn't expecting that.
That's a good thing though, y'all. That's a good thing though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that gives me that's good to know. How y'all feel? Okay. Look at them laughing at the poll.
We appreciate y'all for voting, but it's almost like
why did you even ask that question?
Yeah.
Y'all, I really thought y'all was gonna pick Indiana Jones.
I didn't.
No, you didn't? Okay.
You are watching the most famous trilogy of all time, guys.
Okay. So I think that we know the answer to the question then. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not a fanboy of Star Wars, but y'all should. Oh, it's going kind of fast. Star Wars is the Tom Brady of film. Either choice will need a cover. James Bond says, "Hold my beer." Also, Star Trek. Star Wars bring the heat. Lord of the Rings is also a great franchise. Got you, got you, got you.
No spoilers. No spoilers. Only franchise that comes close to Star Wars is James Bond. Oh, babe, we didn't. I don't think I even got that down.
I
James
have it.
Bond.
I have it. By the way, hope Trey is feeling better. JD, he is. He actually came downstairs. He's actually downstairs right now,
Eating popcorn.
chilling on the couch, eating popcorn.
James Bond. What are
And JD, you pretty much spelled it right. Just take off the Y. But man, I appreciate you for reaching out. Appreciate you for asking about him. He's doing good though.
James Bond? Yeah, y'all. He's doing good.
I know a lot of people are like, wow, he seemed like he just took it. Like he just sitting there like with his arm hurt. He not, I'm like
maybe this time because he knew what to expect.
He does pretty well, yeah. And that was like 3 years ago too.
But he does good. Like the first time that he did it, he literally like was holding back tears. You could tell like he was fighting not to cry. And then he just started crying. But then when it's bad when you start throwing up, like it's that kind of pain. Like and I was at a birthday party. We were at a birthday party, y'all. I took them to my friend's birthday party. And BJ was at home on the other side of the city, y'all. Like he left home with no shoes on or anything, y'all. And I had to drive him to the hospital, cradle him and carry him into the hospital like a baby because he couldn't even walk. He was just in so much pain. So this time I felt like he was like, shh, come on, let's get this over with.
yeah, definitely. This time he really like held it down. I could tell that it was obviously it was bothering him, like,
absolutely
to the extreme. But I'm just glad that it wasn't worse than what it was.
Yeah,
because it could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, way worse.
I've heard of things being a lot worse in regards to getting tackled and
somebody's
but
like
helmet
when they
hitting
called
your
from
arm.
the school and they were like, yeah, we think he needs to go to the hospital like right away. Do you think you could be here in like 5 minutes or do we need to call the ambulance? And I was like, what? Like
I'm like, no, we can be there in 3 minutes.
Yeah, like
yeah, but
they were like, no, you need to come like now.
Right. James Earl Jones is the voice of Darth Vader.
I was wondering that. Like, I'm like, can we ask who Darth Vader is? Did he play? Was it the same person that played in the entire
franchise?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Both are good. Just more chance of spoilers with Star Wars, and that would be unfortunate for y'all to get spoiled. Glad to hear Trey is okay.
Yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thanks for all the prayers and the messages
the
and
well
y'all
wishes.
Absolutely, yeah, y'all. I had to show him. I'm like, it's a lot of people thinking about you today. He was like, really? Of course, boy. Really?
So it felt really good in regards to the community, in regards to the fam just reaching out to us just to make sure that he was okay. Because I know a lot of people didn't know what happened, and a lot of people didn't know until they saw the vlog today too. So
yeah, gotta watch the movies, Asia. He can't fit that suit.
Yeah, he just did the voice. James Earl Jones just did the voice. He didn't do the. Yeah, he's just the voice. He's not the actual actor behind the.
You know what though? As we were sitting here watching this, like I wanted to laugh so bad because when we watched Spaceballs, all I could think about.
Oh yeah.
Was that big helmet on his head, y'all? I literally was sitting here like cracking up the entire time.
The helmet.
Oh gosh. Okay.
They did do a good parody of Darth Vader though, making him with a big head and making him all scrawny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Healing energy sent to your son. We appreciate that, Karen K. There is a major reveal in Empire Strikes Back, but that's all I'm gonna say. Carl Schmidt, we see you.
The actual actor who played Darth Vader passed away. Oh yeah, and I saw y'all were saying too that The lady also passed away.
Princess Leia?
Yeah. I said the lady. Princess Leia passed away also.
Leia?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so David Prowse is the physical actor. So rest in peace to David Prowse.
So the voice and the physical actor actually passed away is what they're saying. Is that what y'all are saying? That the voice of Darth Vader?
No, James Earl Jones is still alive.
Oh, just the physical person
who's
that was
in the
playing.
suit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Star Wars is a deep hole. Just don't get in a hurry.
We got you, Mickey. We got time. We're gonna take our time with it. Peel it back layer by layer.
So in essence, then, long story short, we can't ask a lot of questions because we're gonna get answers that will spoil the next movie.
Yeah.
So dang it, y'all. So I guess we have to watch the second one then. You want to watch it tonight?
That goes without saying. That goes without saying.
Yes, speaking of James Earl Jones, Conan the Barbarian with Arnold Schwarzenegger is a must-see for real. Anton Booth. Shout out to Anton. Thank you.
Oh, the actor that played Chewie also passed away. I know somebody was saying in regards to Princess Leia, like Princess Leia passed away and then like somebody in her family passed away, like her and her mom passed away at the same time or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know who they were speaking about though.
Okay. Lee was like, no, you can't. We can't. Okay? Look, Forgetful 47 was like, yeah, tonight. Man, we gotta watch it tonight.
Yeah, we can't bring up anything else. We can't ask any more questions. If we're asking any questions, it needs to be pertaining to just the first movie, just in regards to what happened in the movie, so somebody can explain it to us.
So,
is there anything else any other questions that kind of like had you kind of confused during the movie?
Yeah, Chewie. Was he friends with Chewie before? Like, did he meet Chewie at the bar and decide to bring Chewie with him?
Who, Obi?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Chewie is like a pet. I mean, that
he's more like a sidekick. I would say he's more. I mean,
because he doesn't talk.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's not. I wouldn't say he's a pet.
Like he was like a big pet. Okay, a big walking
alpaca. And it's also something about Chewbacca that.
Is his name Chewbacca?
Chewbacca? It's Chewbacca. But there's also something about Chewbacca that we're going to learn later on as well.
Wait, his actual name is Chewbacca.
It ends with an A, not Chewbacca. It's Chewbacca. Yeah. So it's like Chewie and then it's Chewbacca.
Isn't that what I just
said? You said Chewbacca?
Like, Chewbacca.
Yeah, Chewbacca. Yeah.
I did not hear them say his name, Chewbacca, the whole time this movie
was they kept saying Chewie. Yeah.
I just heard them say Chewie. So where did Chewbacca come from?
That's his name.
How y'all know that? Like, y'all just know that? Or
well, everybody out there has watched probably all the Star Wars movies. Me, I just know it by just knowing like some of the primary like Star Wars actors or characters or whatnot. Like those are the ones that I know the most of.
Chewie. Okay, so yeah, he did. He was. He's not a pet. He's not a pet. He's like he's like his first mate. He's like the co-pilot.
Yeah, because he comes from a whole different planet. But like I said, I don't want to go all the way. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, his name is not. He's a Wookiee. These names, how cute. Wookiee.
Oh, they called him Chewbacca in the beginning.
Okay, got it. I got it.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say.
Dang it! Did I just see Deets in here? I did. Hey, Deets.
Trying to think what I was about to say.
Chewie is short for Chewbacca. Okay. Y'all, I've never even seen that name. Chewie sounded familiar when I heard the name Chewie. Oh. But I've never seen his name as Chewbacca before. Yeah,
I know what I was saying in regards to like the primary characters of Star Wars. I only know like 5 of them. That's RT, R2, D2, C3PO, Chewbacca, Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker, Hans, and Princess Leia. Those are the only ones that I know of.
What is everybody?
No, it's so many. As you go on into Star Wars, there's so many.
Oh, okay.
I'm just talking about like the primary that I see in regards to like the popular ones that I see people all just like when we went to Disney, like those were the ones that you see people dressing up as.
But I don't know who. I don't know. I didn't know.
Because even when we
Man,
went there,
I literally the only one I know, like I've seen that I know is Darth Vader.
You don't remember seeing them dressed up as Chewbacca and walking around as Chewbacca?
No.
Yeah, they had somebody that was Chewbacca. They had Luke. They had Obi-Wan. They had someone dressed up as Princess Leia. So it's like 5. Oh, and then they had somebody walking around as R2-D2 rolling around. And then they had someone that was C-3PO.
But I don't remember. How do you even remember that?
Because you remember they had the little show, like the little Star Wars little show that you had to stand around and wait for. And then you saw the actors like they started marching like to the stage with the. Remember when we stood there?
I remember they came out and I was like, I thought something was about to go down because everybody started moving out the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were getting ready to start the show, and then they had a couple of new ones too that I didn't recognize.
But nobody else came out but the guys in the white.
The guys in the white, and then you saw Darth Vader.
And then Darth Vader came out.
And then you saw Princess Leia at a different time ago because she was taking pictures with everybody.
Okay, I didn't. It probably
Hans,
I had no idea, man.
Obi-Wan.
Man, I don't know.
And then the droids. So, like I said, it was like 5 or 6 of them that I remember that were there for sure.
Oh, Callie said the cutest characters have yet to come.
Got you.
Okay.
Yeah, there's too many to name.
Okay, y'all. So then we'll stop.
Shout out to JD. Oh, and then Yoda as well. So you don't even know who Yoda is.
No.
Yeah. Yoda is like a sensei.
Okay. I don't know. Yoda is like a sensei.
Yeah. He's one of the ones. He's one of the ones. Like he's a one of one.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, babe. I don't even want to make a comment because whatever I'm gonna say is gonna sound stupid. I just don't know any of the characters. I'm not sure.
Stormtrooper are guys in the white, so they're called stormtroopers.
Well, I've learned the ones from today, from the ones that we did.
Okay, I got you. It's just Han, no S on the end.
Okay.
A long, long time ago in a galaxy far away, there was someone named Luke Skywalker that came to save the day.
Look, Lazarus like shh. Okay. We won't say.
But did you know Luke Skywalker, he came from like a long line of players? But he had to get a lifestyle up when he met Princess Leia.
Okay, we gotta go. No, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. What?
Asian, let the force be with you today and until the end of time.
No.
Okay?
We just need to go and watch the second movie. I think that's what we about to do next, y'all. So we will not hold it today, y'all. But thank y'all so much for pulling up with us, hanging out, having some Star Wars talk, some chit chat, just being here and hanging out with the fam, y'all.
Yeah, for sure, y'all. We love y'all, man.
Definitely.
This was good, but yeah, I kind of understand that we can't really ask so many questions because it's just too much. It's too much that's coming down the pipeline.
I didn't realize that it would be so much of it that we wouldn't see or that we couldn't get answers to because a lot of it is included into the other movie.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
I didn't realize that either. So we probably could have just held off until we watched at least the second one. I didn't know that though, y'all. I didn't know that.
Oh, Al Pacino passed on the role of Han Solo. That's interesting.
Love the holiday special. Robert Herring, Heather Santel. Thank you, Carl. Carl Schmidt. Robert said he was 8 when this movie came.
So I bet this movie definitely had like an impact on your psyche kind of moving forward in regards to just movies, period.
Yeah.
I mean, did you turn into a fan after that at 8?
We're going to see. Oh, Brew Dude is up in here. Hey, Brew Dude.
Shout out to Brew Dude. We hope everything is well with you and your family.
Yeah.
Hope everything is well with you and Carrie B. Y'all know y'all are MVP. Y'all one of the MVP couples in the fam too as well.
I know, right?
So major love to Brew Dude.
Guitar Man said 2 more movies to go and Indiana Jones.
Shout out to Chips Falling. Shout out to Chips Falling. We appreciate that. We appreciate you.
Yeah, y'all.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna go ahead and take direction in regards to what you guys just told us what we need to do right now.
Is watch this movie. So we about to watch this movie.
Absolutely.
So Star Trek 2, I guess. Yeah. So no True Lies. We just forget all of that.
Asia, we're gonna get to that.
I was ready.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
I was ready to get into True Lies, y'all.
This movie changed our lives and the way movies were made. Absolutely.
I was 13 when it premiered.
Great words right there. Shout out to Aaron Smith. That's what I'm saying. And again, Asia, as we dive into it, maybe one day you might actually be like, hey, I want to dress up like Princess Leia one day.
That would be cool.
You might want to do it after the next movie.
Hey,
after tonight.
That gives me a good idea for Halloween. What we should be.
Antoinette said she was 4. James Reed said he was 6. I was a -5 at that time. I was a -5.
77. Shoot, I didn't even enter the world until 84. Okay, almost 85. Almost.
Yeah. So what? 8 years.
7.
I was 6 when Star Wars came out in 77. See my long-winded comment in the comment section for my story with Star Wars. So shout out to Vern. In late 70s, Star Wars was everywhere. 11 Star Wars, so there's 11. Shout out to Robert.
I was 3. GK said, dang, GK. I was 5. 3 movies next week, John Boy said, dang. I sure could. Still Magnolia is good. Dusty Don Winslow said, Dusty, I saw your comment in my comments under Trey's video on the vlog channel. Oh my gosh. Dusty is like hardcore, okay? For real.
Major love to Mary as well. Mary, we see you. She said, my brother owned all of the merchandise from Star Wars and still, as an adult, collects stuff from the Star Wars.
Wow.
So, I Mary, I know he has probably like a ginormous collection of Star Wars.
Wow.
If he's been collecting them that long.
Has he ever been to the convention, though?
And I feel like people are only going to sell some of their things like on eBay, like if they can like really, really capitalize on it.
But how would people authenticate that? Like how would you know?
They will.
Oh, like when you sell stuff like that online?
Probably. So like serial numbers, things of that nature.
They have serial numbers?
I'm just thinking or guessing. But even like some of like the figurines, like a lot of times people buy them in the box that they came in.
Yeah.
And they never open it. Because that keeps the value.
Right.
And so
that's insane.
So you have like these figurines that came out in like 1981 that's still like in the original packaging and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
And that weird, like the plastic literally is like, like it just
never even been untouched.
It's never been undone or anything.
Wow.
So that kind of lets you know how deep it actually really, really goes regarding Star Wars. But I mean, shout out to the people that actually like collected Star Wars early on and got a lot of the original Star Wars stuff, because now it's probably worth like buku,
Yeah.
So shout out to them.
Wow.
The professional collectors. That's a profession.
The real serious ones.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. So yeah, we're finna go ahead and hop off right now, y'all. We're finna go ahead and jump into Star Wars. The Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back.
That's where we're gonna pick up at.
So I guess we'll watch that next Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all.
You guys said we gotta watch it, so hey, without any further ado, we finna watch it live with y'all. Nah, I'm just playing.
But you know what though? Y'all, I'll wait to tell y'all. Because Tuesday too, just so y'all know, next Tuesday we're going to be going to the Scorpions concert. So if y'all don't see us on here just kind of saying a word here and there, that is why. Just so y'all know FYI. Because I know some people come in there like, where's AsiaandBJ? Mm-hmm. Y'all, we'll be at the Scorpions concert next Tuesday.
Absolutely.
So yeah. If anybody's looking for us, okay, I'm just saying.
Unopened original Vader is well over 1,000.
That's crazy.
Wow, I'm 52 and have a lot of unopened Star Wars gear. Shout out to Race Car. I didn't catch all of that.
Man, if I get something, okay, let me just get my little toy, little box, and hang it up on the wall untouched, okay? Where do you get them from? The Star Wars, you probably got to go online, but they wouldn't be worth what they were way back then.
No. If you're trying to get into the game to get like some of the collectibles, you're gonna have to go like to the people that actually like have them and start purchasing them from them.
I just want to buy my own little box.
Because the stuff that you're gonna get now is like the new Star Wars characters. That's probably what you're gonna see in like in toy stores.
Okay. Not the original.
You know what? It's this place. You know when we went over there to Once Upon a Child?
Yeah.
In Mesquite. There, you know when me and Trey were next door.
Yeah.
We actually were at a comic book store where they have like vintage comic books where you can buy old ones, and they have vintage figurines there too, like the old Black Panther, the old Star Wars stuff there. So that's where you'll want to go to start, like those type of places.
Well, first I need to know who they are. That would help.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Somebody figuring out like the characters.
Yeah.
Well, we already figured out like 5 of them.
Well, yeah. So that's it though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if you go to like some of these comic book places that have a lot of this vintage stuff,
yeah,
you'll find it there because I think
the new stuff is worthless.
Right. Exactly. It's not even worth the plastic that it's made with. But if you go to like the comic book store that I'm telling you about,
yeah,
because I remember looking at one of the figurines that they were selling. It started at like $100.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I cannot believe it.
It was like $100. A couple of them were like $200,
That's
something like
insane.
that. Yeah, just like for like the little figurines and stuff like that. And these weren't even in the package.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and hop off of here, y'all.
Yeah, we are, y'all.
We don't want to hold y'all too long now.
Yeah.
We don't want to hold y'all. We appreciate y'all for pulling up with us, tuning in
for
the Star Wars premiere, y'all.
I feel like I get all my questions answered. We could talk movies and. Or all the people who like to just talk about Star Wars, like they can tune in too and just kind of see, but they can't tell us too much right now because this is just the first movie. So maybe the second one, but we'll miss the second one. Dang it.
Aaron Smith, if you want our P.O. Box is actually on our homepage or our About page.
Oh, Jeff just stuck it in there. P.O. Box 2879.
Yeah, there it is.
2879. Forney, Texas.
So yeah, shout out to everybody that just wants to send us things of that nature, and it'll be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, y'all, we are out here. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Everybody have a great rest of y'all week. Tomorrow we'll be live on AsiaandBJ's channel doing some music reactions. If y'all don't follow us over there, make sure y'all tune in and tap in for a good time, y'all. The fam come over there and hang out. And it's always a good vibe, okay? Positive energy in the chat. Y'all just a nice little smooth, easy, groovy night, okay? For everybody. It's fun. And we dropped a vlog today, so make sure y'all tap into that. If y'all don't follow us on the vlog channel, make sure y'all go over there and check it out.
Absolutely.
And shoot, y'all, I think that's it. Spaceballs is on Patreon. If y'all are interested in seeing that, make sure y'all head over there and tap in. We have $1 Patreon tiers now.
Absolutely.
Y'all, we need 1,000 patrons so we can go live on Patreon. Y'all, so I'm just saying, I'm telling y'all, help us out, okay? We still like 800 away and 50.
Yeah.
870.
Yeah.
No, something like that.
Somewhere around in there, yeah. Absolutely. It's somewhere in between there, for sure.
Okay, but like one at a time, y'all.
So yeah, we'll see y'all tomorrow for sure. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time over on AsiaandBJ Music Channel.
Yeah.
Pulling up for another live stream.
Yeah.
So hopefully y'all can make it. Tune in, pull up, have a seat, and we're gonna rock out.
Yeah. So we'll see y'all next time. I love y'all so much. Hug your babies.